Hello, hello. You know what I just realized recently? I realized that for every single thing that I make, I get like an idea for five other things that I want to make immediately afterwards. And I get frustrated that I don't have the time to make all the things that I want to make. And then I realized, why should I sit here alone in my frustrations when I can share them with you? So this video comes to you out of pure and honest frustration that I am not able to make all the things that I want to make because I only have so much time for making things. My list of things that I want to make in the future only gets longer. Even though I cross out regularly, things that I've already made, the list just keeps on. It's like sourdough. It just keeps Oh, I forgot to feed my sourdough bread. Okay. Anyway, it just keeps on growing. And yeah, today I'm going to share with you all the things that I wish I could be making right now, but I don't have the time to make. So you will have to make them for me. I also made a mistake lately. 0 out of 10, do not recommend if you're a creative person. I made a mistake of spending way too much time on Pinterest. If you are a creative person and you spend any number of time on Pinterest, it will multiply the things that you wish to make by approximately a million. So yeah, if you have a limited time because you are a human alive in this time and space reality and you only have 24 hours a day in which you also have to sleep, feed yourself and others and clothe yourself and clean after yourself and others and also work, browsing Pinterest might not be the wisest idea. I'm just I'm just saying. So yeah, I made a mistake of being on Pinterest and I realized that this summer is officially a gingham summer. There is no escaping gingham things on Pinterest and I love it. I absolutely love it. I live to cosplay a cloth tablecloth. I am all about the picnic blanket life. I don't care if my partner tells me that I look like an inside of a picnic basket. I love gingham with my whole heart. This channel has officially entered its gingham propaganda slash psyop slash MK ultra gingham era because I am going to make you love gingham whether you like it or not. This is my secret mission. My secret mission in life is to make people wear more gingham. That's it. So this trend of seeing all the gingham summer things on Pinterest, it's giving it, it brings me life. It gives me so much joy that I decided to share it with you. So that you perhaps can make some of the gingham things that I wish I was making if I had the time to make things, but I don't have enough time to make all the things that I want to make, so please make them for me. Let's look at all the patterns I prepared for you. So I found 10 things and I found patterns that I would use if I had the time to make them. I believe I failed some kind of English class just making this intro. The first item that I completely fell in love with, head over heels, don't even call the doctor, is this vintage romper. It's gingham, it has embroidered flowers on it. It's just the epitome of summer cuteness, like this play suit on a beach with friends on a picnic. Dream life. If I had the time to make this romper, I would use this pattern. It's Simplicity 4715, specifically using the version B of the pattern. It's not the exact match. There are some discrepancies, but just as in the case of other patterns I'm going to show you, with just slight tweaking, slight alterations, and a little bit of work, you can make the exact replica of every single item I'm going to show you. So in this case, the romper has, or seems to have, I'm not sure exactly, I can't see because I didn't wear glasses while preparing for this video. I'm sorry. It seems to have a princess seam on the bodice, whereas the pattern just has a like very deep dart. Bust dart. If you wish to add the princess seam, I think that's an easy alteration of the bodice. But do you really want to? I mean, it's gingham. Then you have to match up the squares. Maybe it's actually easier to do it without the princess seam. I'm just saying. And also embroidery, you can choose whatever embroidery you want, or maybe a trim. Make it fun, or make it simple, just beige. be a modern girl in a vintage playsuit. I don't know. You do you. I believe whatever you choose to do, this pattern will definitely get you there. So yeah, we're starting off strong with a vintage playsuit, which I believe would be a dream for summer. Please let me know in the comments if you are going to make any of these patterns, because I absolutely love all of them. And moving on to number 2. Another gingham thing that I've seen everywhere on Pinterest and I'm obsessed with, you're obsessed with, everyone seems to be obsessed with, is this halter neck gingham dress. Like, excuse me, like, who gave you the permission to be this gorgeous? Like, what can I say about this dress? It's gorgeous. It looks like a perfect summer day out picnic dress of my dreams, with a little bit of a white lace trim. Would also be a perfect cottagecore dream dress. I think I'm gonna go drink some coffee. If I were to make this dress, which I kind of want to, I would use this pattern available on Etsy. I really think that it's, if not the exact 100%, it's like 99% the exact sewing pattern that you would need in order to make this dress look like this dress. Number 3, this dreamy yellow gingham dress. To say that it lives rent-free in my head is an understatement. It went straight like an arrow to my heart. And I actually struggled finding the exact pattern for it. If you find a better pattern than I did, please share it with all of us in the comments. I found this pattern that sort of kind of looks like this dress. Before I tell you about this pattern, I believe that this dress is so simple that you can easily DIY the pattern. Just take any bodice that actually fits you for a dress, modify the neckline to be a bit more square, do the skirt that you want, whether it's an A-line or a circle, and add a ruffle. That's what I would do if I were making this dress. However, I found this pattern that already has the square neckline and a long skirt. All it needs is the addition of a ruffle, and let's be honest, you also need to add the trim. A white trim is obligatory in any gingham dress. I might be biased, but I do believe every gingham dress needs a good trim. That's just the rule. Have you been on Pinterest before? Have you seen this blue gingham dress? If you've been on Pinterest and you haven't seen it, how? I've seen it every single day that I've been logging into Pinterest. I've been seeing some iteration of this dress. And strangely, it's been one of the hardest dresses to find a pattern for. I believe it's because of the very unique bodice construction. Now, judging by the seams, I honestly couldn't find anything that's the exact replica of this pattern. However, I found this pattern that with a couple minor modifications could easily cosplay that dress. If you just widen the straps and you add the little eyelet holes on the bodice for the ribbon to go through, if you lower the waistline seam, because it is a drop waist. I mean, you don't have to make it a drop waist. I wouldn't, because I just don't have the waist for it. But if I wanted to make it exactly like the one on the picture, I would just lower the waistline seam on this sewing pattern and elongated the skirt, and voila, I believe you would have a very, 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 very close replica of this dress. This pattern, you're good to go. Number 5. If you were to take the bodice of this blue dress, cut off the skirt, and turn it into a corset top, you would have basically this outfit. I've seen a couple of pictures of this outfit and I think it's super, super cute, but you would need capri pants to go with this outfit. And this is the sewing pattern that I am very, very excited to try for capri pants. I've seen the iterations of a gingham outfit with capri pants and some sort of gingham top, matching top, everywhere. And this is the number one. The top from the bodice of the previous sewing pattern plus the capri pants would give you this outfit. If you would like to take capri pants from pattern number 5 and combine them with pattern number 6, it would give you this outfit. Basically, I've been seeing the combo of capri pants and a crop top everywhere on Pinterest lately, And if you would like to replicate an outfit like this, I wish I could make this outfit, but I literally do not have. I know it's a crime to say that on an English speaking side of the internet, but I honestly do not have the self confidence to go belly out. No. But if I did have the self confidence, I would absolutely make this outfit because I think it's super cute. And the world is a better place for all the girls who do have the self confidence to do that. And if you're one of them, let me give you the perfect patterns to make this outfit. I already gave you the pattern for capri pants. So that is check. A crop top like that. I found a couple patterns and I will share with you the ones that I liked, especially the one from this creator. I am so obsessed with her designs. I think I'm going to buy like literally all of them. That's crop top plus capri pants in gingham, and you're set. You're looking gorgeous. Go spread your gorgeousness with the rest of us. Number 7. This is so cute. These two dresses. Just look at this picture. I want to make 2 of those just so I could have them hanging in my closet looking this cute. I think number 7 is my favorite of all the dresses and outfits that I'm going to show you because just look at this. I'll just let it speak for itself. Because if I speak, it will be really high pitched because it's so cute. And if I get the time to make these dresses, I will use this sewing pattern again from Rosie's Patterns. She did the work for us. The only difference between her design and the picture is that her dress is a halter neck, which, guys, easy fix. Extend the shoulder straps and attach them to the back of the dress. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, bam, you have a cute dress. Number 8. And we're going from super cute to super sexy. Sometimes there are dresses that I just need to see once in order to add them to my to-do list because the perfect combination of the cuteness and sweetness of gingham and the sexy design of the dress, it's doing something for me, okay? I don't know what is it doing, but it's doing something for me, okay? I really want to make this dress. So I've been scouring internet for the right pattern, and I believe I found one. Available on Etsy for your purchase. I feel like, even if you're not the kind of girl who likes like sex bomb kind of dresses, if you made this in gingham, it will make you feel right at home, because it takes the edge off. It's not a red sexy dress, it's a gingham sexy dress, which is a phrase I didn't expect to utter in my life, but here we are, and I am 100% right. I'm not gonna argue, but I am 100% right about this dress. And I know some of you, like Susan, for example, prefers to wear black. Make it in black and white gingham. You need gingham in your life. This is the psyop video. This is the propaganda. I am officially running gingham propaganda, and I just know I was born to do this. I don't remember which one, but maybe 8. Leaving the dresses behind for a little bit, gingham tops. Did you know how cute a gingham top can get? Just look at it, guys. We need more gingham tops in our lives. And let's be honest, I, for example, made multiple gingham dresses and I've been left with multiple scraps of fabric that maybe possibly could amount to enough fabric to make a top. And if I were to make a top like this, I would use this pattern. However, I'm not going to, limit you to just a choice of one top pattern because this is gingham propaganda and maybe you should make 2 gingham tops. And once you make the top, you will probably need a matching skirt and then you should use this pattern. Is it working? How am I doing? Do I need to read up on some Russian propaganda techniques? I've been learning Russian on Duolingo lately, and my partner says that it's the most ridiculous thing to hear "Здравствуйте" and "Спасибо" while I'm on the toilet. But yeah, anyway, let me know, how is my gingham propaganda doing? Is it working? Are you going to make any of these patterns? Say yes. in the comments below. I also just realized that we can be friends on Duolingo, guys. Did you know that? I am personally learning Russian in order to be able to speak to my Russian patient. I have one Russian lady on the ward of the elderly home that I work in, and she has nobody to talk to. And my mission in life is to learn a little bit more Russian before, she passes away so we can chat in Russian. Like I enter her room every day and say "Привет" and her name, and she gets so excited and she starts chatting to me in Russian, and I'm like, yeah, that was all I can say in Russian. So we have to change that. And here is, my Duolingo if you guys want to be friends. Number 10. We're almost done. We're almost done. I think we are done, except for I found one honorable mention. But number 10 is a drop dead gorgeous drop waist dress, which I believe can melt even my heart when it comes to drop waist dresses. Because, and if I were to make this dress, once I, finally find the time to make things I want to make, this is the sewing pattern that I would use. And also, even though this is a gingham propaganda, it will look just as gorgeous in other fabrics. I'm just saying. And number 11 is an honorable mention of a matching set, because let's be honest, matching sets in gingham, like what? Like how much more cuter can you get? This much. That's all I'm gonna say. We all need more matching sets of things. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, this whole video was just me saying, which is unusual for me. I usually just make things on this channel, but this time I was just saying, and I'm just saying, you need this. You need more gingham in your life. Repeat after me. I, insert name, need more gingham in my life. And also, I'm very sorry if I say gingham weird, because that is a weird word. Even if you're a native English speaker, you have to admit there are some fabrics that are named funky, and gingham and seersucker. I'm sorry, like those are weird words, okay? And if I say that, if I pronounce them incorrectly, I am very sorry. Please feel free to correct me in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I love you. Bye bye.